David Hockney today? Well, right now, David Hockney is in Paris. He is preparing for another exhibition of his work at the Musée de l'Orangerie, which is very exciting because his work is going to be seen alongside one of his heroes, Monet, one of the other great landscape painters of the 20th century. So he is very busy there, but he's also very excited about what we're doing here at Bozar. And he gave us his blessing to bring together these two fantastic exhibitions. One from Tate's Collection, which is looking back through the 60 years of his work, which is a very rare and special thing in itself because these kinds of exhibitions don't happen very often. And then coinciding with that, of course, is this wonderful show of the work that he was making in Normandy during lockdown. So it's a really special moment and really it's a treat for visitors to be able to look back at the history and the development of his art and his ideas since he burst onto the scene in London in the early 1960s. And we see David with what he's consumed by right now and right today. So the best of both. Well, he's widely, considered to be one of the most influential artists in the world today. He's enormously popular, and there are constantly questions about why he is so popular. What makes this artist above others have such resonance with huge numbers of visitors to his exhibitions and all around the world? And he's asked this question a lot, and has been asked this question a lot during his life. And his answer to the question, why are you so popular, is actually very simple. And he believes it's because he makes work that tells really strong stories. He makes work that takes us on journeys to new places. And fundamentally, Hockney and his work asks us to look at the world. Look at the world around us, but look at it in a slightly different way. And that's a very simple message, but it's a very, very powerful one. And I think that is part of the magic formula as to why Hockney is so serious as an artist, but also incredibly popular and well loved. He was extremely happy during lockdown. He found himself with a huge amount of time and space with which he was able to get his head down and knuckle down and make work, which is the thing that he loves to do more than anything else, without any of life's distractions. And as he reminded us during a really difficult time during the pandemic, that life has presented so many difficulties. This is a really tough time, but don't forget that the seasons will never change, that we still have the ability to look closely and use our eyes and look at the world around us, and let's not forget that, and let's take some positive energy from it. And I think it's that really joyful attitude to life. David's motto is "Love Life." Let's not forget. It's written at the front of the exhibition here. And I think that was something that really struck a chord with a huge number of people during lockdown. And now, of course, we're opening the show with the body of work that he made during that period, and which kind of give us a huge sense of joy at the work that he was making, as well as this really important message. There are two parts to the show. The first part is a collaboration between the Tate in the UK and Bozar here in Brussels, and that is an exhibition that is presenting all of the work in Tate's collection. Tate is very fortunate to represent Hockney with some of his most celebrated, most iconic works from the 1960s all the way through to the present. And then the second half of the show is a collaboration between Bozar and the Royal Academy in London, which first presented the body of work that Hockney has been making in Normandy. So this is a really, really brilliant collaboration between three excellent institutions, and we've worked, for the most part, we've been working together remotely. And up until Friday, earlier this week when I arrived, I have never been here before, and I've never met my colleagues at Bozar in person. And we've been planning this exhibition very, very carefully with me in London and the team here in Brussels. And it's been a really extraordinary experience as a curator because we've been able to really test ourselves and our capabilities in terms of making art live and breathe in spaces. And that's been really hugely rewarding experience, but there's nothing quite like being here now, standing in front of real art, in front of real people, and talking about this really fantastic artist in the flesh. So yeah, I'm really happy to be here.